they went through East Harlem, which is all Hispanic, and they gave out little cards, and the card said, if you come to vote, make sure you have your green card because INS are picking up illegals.
Oh my gosh.
So they spread it all over the Hispanic.
Yeah.
After the election, the Clinton Civil Rights Division investigated me. I was on vacation after the election, and I get a call from my lawyer, Denny Young, and he says, Rudy, we got the Justice Department's investigating us. Janet Reno's coming after us. We violated civil rights. I said, Denny, you're a lawyer. Think about it. What civil rights do we violate? They don't have civil rights.
He admitted it. Quick. What's the statute of limitations on stealing an election? Seems like there's no limit to claiming that an election was stolen. Former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani revealed the, quote, dirty trick that his campaign used to suppress the Hispanic vote during the city's 1993 mayoral race.
But all we did is prevent people who can't vote from voting.
Yeah.
Maybe we tricked them, but tricking is not a crime. Oh, and in those days, we didn't have crazy prosecutors. Nowadays, they probably prosecute you for it, even though it isn't. And that's the way we kept down the Hispanic vote.
On his show, America's Mayor Live, Giuliani revealed his voter suppression tactics to Donald Trump ally Steve Bannon and election fraud claim extraordinaire Carrie Lake during their discussion. Now, according to HuffPost, Giuliani went on to reveal that following the election, which he won against then incumbent Mayor David Dinkins by about 53,000 votes, then President Bill Clinton's Justice Department launched an investigation into him. A few days after Election Day, the Washington Post reported that the Justice Department was probing complaints about efforts to suppress the vote in Democratic-leaning minority neighborhoods in New York City. The New York Times, when announcing Giuliani's election win, noted that Dinkins had called a noon news conference on Election Day to accuse his opponent of, quote, voter intimidation and dirty tricks, including the charge that pro-Dinkins posters in English and Spanish were put up in Washington Heights and the Bronx. According to the article, the posters, quote, suggested that illegal immigrants would be arrested at the polls and deported if they tried to vote. Oh, and INS, or the U.S. Immigration and Naturalization Service, was the immigration enforcement agency precursor to various agencies now housed within the Department of Homeland Security. The Voter Integrity Committee head, along with a former New York Republican congressperson, dismissed Giuliani's claims as nonsense and, between them, said that they ran a legitimate operation and added that they had no knowledge of the trick Giuliani described, per The Guardian. Quote, they don't have civil rights. All we did was prevent people who can't vote from voting. Maybe we tricked them, but tricking is not a crime. Maybe it should be. Maybe it is today. Either way, it's immoral. Now, according to CNET, in the past few election cycles, hackers, online trolls, and far-right influencers have tried to disenfranchise voters by promoting false voting alternatives, such as texting to trick people into not actually casting their ballot. With that said, there ain't no way that Giuliani's little trick didn't prevent people who could vote from actually voting. Thanks for watching. Meet the next Donald J. Trump. He's already been called a sexist and a racist. So watch how 45 inspires him. You can find the link to that video in the description below. If you're looking for more of my content, click the Jeff Wiggins hashtag or visit my YouTube channel called We Gonna Be Alright. And as a reminder, my architect knows Japanese.